wish my words could just convince myself that it just wasn't real, but that's not the way it feels.
Operator, could you help me place this call? Because I can't read the number that you just gave me. There's something in my eyes. You know, it happens every time. I think about the love that I thought would save me. Isn't that the way they say it goes? But let's forget all that. And give me the number if you can find it, so I can call just to tell him I'm fine. And to show I'd overcome the blow. I learned to take it well. I only wish my words can just convince myself that it just wasn't real. But that's not the way it feels. No, 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 that's not the way it feels.
Oh, and Phoebe, you forget the line, you know when you pick it up?
Yeah.
I dropped it, I picked it up, but it was smudged.
Oh no, we cut that line.
Oh. So why do you need the number again?
Because
She didn't get it the first time.
I didn't get all of it down.
Oh, okay, that's fine then.
If you were to give yourself a job title, what would it be?
I'm not sure actually, it's just sort of doing bits and bobs really to help out.
Bits and bobs.
Yeah.
What
Bits and bobs manager.
Bits and bobs manager. Okay, remember that, please.
Easy done.
I actually think I got some dirt in my eye whilst doing it.
Oh, I hate it when that happens. It takes ages to get that little piece of dirt out, doesn't it? Just yesterday, I was digging in the garden and I briefly put my spade down. My sister came by and accidentally stepped on the spade.
Peter. Let's go again.
Sorry, I did more than I was supposed to. I was
Look
getting into that.
further.
This has given me an opportunity, so I think maybe that's what was sort of thought about, that I might enjoy it and hopefully help out a bit as well.
Tash, do you want to have a go?
Yeah.
You sounded very excited.
I am. I had to wait for all you three to do it, and then. Well, the other day I was taking a lot of photos and things about the whole production, and today I've been doing some filming of different angles and different shots, and filming some of the process happening. Actually, when you hold the camera for quite a long time, it does like begin to ache your shoulders and things, which you wouldn't necessarily think about, but afterwards you're like, oh, that's hard work that is. But yeah, so you wouldn't expect it, but yeah.
Thanks for calling International Directory Inquiries. Cut. That last part that's very not that great lighting wise, but we'll do that again and our legs are really hard. Is that comfortable? You look very delicate there.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, you reckon you can hold that for the entire 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Ready to? Would you still like the number? That might be useful, right?
There, you always done there.
Oh, okay. Go back. Okay, go back to the line before that.
In the garden, and I briefly put my spade down. My sister came by.
Let's go again. Go to the camera feed.
Oh! Okay, I'm not even going to look over.
You can look over here, but just try not to.
Yeah, but I always like...
You keep looking at this camera as well.
Do I? Only
Yeah.
that one?
Yeah,
Oh.
both of them.
That one doesn't matter though.
So vain.
Oh, okay. I've got nowhere to look. I mean, okay.
You ready?
Any other kind of skills that you think you have that are unique to you that you think you bring to this production? Apart from your probably personality.
Thank you. I think because I do a lot of physics type things, that sometimes, you know, like the angles and stuff like that, maybe I've got a bit of a boost or a bit of a advantage on.
I think I bring certain elements to the fore, certain level of professionalism, enthusiasm, commitment, and also it is filming in my house, so that's always a benefit.
Well, I think being assistant director, you've sort of got to be careful that you don't try and take charge, and sometimes decisions and things, I mean, obviously not down to you, they're down to the director, But then at the same time, it means it's a little bit less responsibility. So if something doesn't necessarily work out, you don't feel like it's your fault. You don't feel like you're under so much pressure. So it's quite good.
On Phoebe's line when she says, "I actually think I got some dirt in my eye,"
Mm-hmm.
and I go on this whole thing about the spade, and then
When you say,
here I go blabbing again.
yeah, all right.
Same principle.
Obviously, you're the operator. What would you say is the arc of your character?
I don't think there's an arc to the operator. He's literally, well, unless you think I've got a. His arc is at the end of his arc. He gives the callers a number. So at the beginning, his job is to give her the phone number, and at the end, he does.
Anything else I can help you with today?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling International Directory Inquiries. Cut. Having fun?